Simplifying the revalidation terms and jargon. What does annual appraisal mean? Appraisal is the vehicle through which supporting information for revalidation will be assessed. All doctors who hold a license to practice are required to engage in annual appraisals. The process of preparation, collation and reflection on information, followed by a discussion with an appraiser at a formal, confidential meeting. The appraisal meeting between the appraisee and appraiser should take place every year. An appraisal is considered to be completed when the summary of the appraisal discussion and personal development plan (PDP) have been signed off by appraiser and appraisee within 28 days of the appraisal meeting. What is continuing professional development? CPD is a continuous learning process that complements formal undergraduate and postgraduate education and training in order to maintain and further develop competence and performance. CPD enables you to maintain and improve across all areas of your practice. What does the term "the designated body" mean? An organization that employs or contracts with doctors and is designated in the medical profession. Responsible Officer, Regulations 2010. A designated body as far as locum agencies are concerned, are those which are participants in the GPS, Previously Buying Solutions, National Framework Agreement, for the supply of medical locums. What is good medical practice? Sets out the principles and values on which good practice is founded. These principles together describe medical professionalism in action. The guidance is addressed to doctors, but it is also intended to let the public know what they can expect from doctors. You must have a license to practice. To practice medicine in the UK, all doctors are required, by law, to be both registered and hold a license to practice. This applies to practicing full-time, part-time, as a locum, privately or in the NHS, or employed or self-employed. Licenses are issued, renewed and withdrawn by the GMC. What do they mean by peer review? Peer review is the process of having a piece of work or data information reviewed by colleagues in the same field to ensure its validity and relevance. What do they mean by PDP? The Personal Development Plan, PDP, is an agreement between the appraisee and appraiser on the learning and development needs of the appraisee, identified at the appraisal interview, with an outcome-based learning plan for the subsequent year. What does the phrase quality improvement activity mean? Quality improvement activity. For the purposes of revalidation, you will have to demonstrate that you regularly participate in activities that review and evaluate the quality of your work. How would remediation affect you? The overall process agreed with a practitioner to redress identified aspects of underperformance. Remediation is a broad concept, varying from informal agreements to carry out some reskilling, to more formal supervised programs of remediation or rehabilitation. What is the role of the responsible officer? The responsible officer will have specific responsibilities relating to the evaluation of the fitness to practice of doctors connected with that organization. Every licensed doctor will be linked with a named responsible officer. One of the responsible officer's key roles will be to recommend to the GMC whether or not a doctor should be revalidated. What is revalidation? Revalidation is the process by which doctors holding registration with a license to practice will have to demonstrate to the GMC, normally every 5 years, that they are up to date and fit to practice, and complying with the relevant professional standards. What is a significant event? A significant event, also known as an untoward or critical incident, is any unintended or unexpected event which could or did lead to harm of one or more patients. This includes incidents which did not cause harm, but could have done, or where the event should have been prevented.